I want you to remember to stay good boys and girls. Respect your mothers and fathers and do what they tell you. Obey your teachers and learn a whole lot. Now, if you do this, I'll make sure you get good presents from me every year. But if you're bad boys and girls, your name goes in the bad boys and girls book. And I'll bring you something horrible.
Welcome to the exciting world of the movies.
Hello and happy holidays from the movie graveyard. That's right, we are delivering the pure holiday special goodness this year. It is Christmas morning. You're all waking up to your non-existent PS5s and Xboxes underneath the tree. They're not there, but you know what there's there, Zach?
What is there, babe?
Orgazmo, the ultimate Christmas film all time.
Orgazmo, fucking one of the great people. People say like, "Oh, what's your favorite Christmas movie?" Fucking nobody thinks of this movie, but it is. It's a Christmas movie, and you tell them why. You tell them why.
Okay,
Joe.
you're not going to see a Christmas tree. You're not going to see an elf. You're not going to see a string of Christmas lights up on the roof. But you know what you are going to see in here? You're going to see some young Mormon men dedicated to Jesus Christ, aren't you?
Hell yes, and that makes it a Christmas movie. Hell yes.
That makes it the most authentic Christmas movie of all time. Even more than the Nativity Story, Black Nativity, and the Young Messiah. So there you go.
Oh yeah, fucking. I am excited. It's been a while, baby. Fucking. Well, not really. Like I caught up on it before we started, but fucking like it's been a while before that.
Yeah. Well, I guess to break the fourth wall, we actually talked about doing this last February, and I was like, no, we gotta wait for Christmas.
Exactly. You knew it. He had it all planned out. This is the fucking MCU guy. All. This is why I'm gonna have him as my head of fucking the energy department when I run on my communist party. He's gonna be the head of the energy.
It's gonna be a whole platform made of cum, ain't it?
It is. Fucking. It's better and more cleaner than fucking even nuclear. Fucking. I don't know why people aren't waking up to this.
Exactly. And to be honest, we could use actually a copy of this film as our manifesto.
We could. Fucking, I'm ready for it.
Exactly. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get it rolling right here. We have it paused at all the zeros mark. It should be the same if you're on the DVD or Blu-ray. We're on the Blu-ray. I also have the DVD. They're all put out by Universal, so they all should have the same amount of logos and time and shit, hopefully. So we got 0 second marks. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go. And when you say, because by the way, we should mention this is one of these movies where it just wants to play itself, don't it, baby? Yeah, and I guess we should mention we're there's two versions of this movie on the disc: theatrical, unrated. You're going to want to go with theatrical, and here's why. Usually, theatrical is watered down, and the unrated is the better version. But in this case, the theatrical is actually NC-17. And the unrated, especially if you have the Blu-ray, the unrated is just like a DVD upscale, whereas the theatrical is like the real Blu-ray presentation. And the only difference I could find between the two versions was a couple shots was longer and no extra nudity. I guess we should get one, bad thing out of the way here. This movie pretty much features no female nudity, and I'm very upset with that, and we'll get into that in there. So don't think you're going to watch the unrated and see all these boobs and stuff, because there was no breast even filmed for the NC-17 version. Just lots of big, hard dong. Ain't that right, Zach?
Exactly. Big, huge, beautiful cocks.
Exactly. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go. When you hear the word go, please hit the, what is it? The X button on your PS3 remote? Is that what it is?
Oh, yes. The X button.
All right. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, go.
Hell yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, Universal logo.
This is basically, you know what they should have done instead of every time. Sometimes they have those movies where they change the Universal logo to coincide with something in the movie, like in basketball. It actually turns into a basketball. They should have just had a big testicle filled with pearly white cummies.
Exactly, they should have.
Which I would have cummed.
I guess we should say basically. So this being a Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Kazooie being a Trey Parker, Matt Stone movie. I always wondered where this like fell into like whatever the timeline. You know, like why did they make this cheap ass weird movie? You know, if they were making South Park. Or actually, what happened was they were pitching South Park. They made like the short film, whatever that they were trying to get made. And well, first of all, I guess we should say this features the best theme song of all time, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Fucking, no, you're on my own.
Exactly.
On my. You know what's funny is, you know, the way this was written was like fucking Trey Parker was telling Matt Stone, like, oh yeah, so like for the beginning of the movie, we should have like a fucking comic book intro, and like we should have like the kind of song that plays during the Rocky montage,
Yeah.
and it just says stuff like, now you're on my own, now you're on my own, and fucking Matt Stone was like, that should just be it. Fucking
Exactly.
You should.
It's a direct rip off of Eye of the Tiger, but it's actually better than Eye of the Tiger because it has better lyrics. Like, what makes a man? Is it the woman in his arms just because she has big titties? Or is it the way he fights every day? No, it's probably the titties. Now you're a man.
It's so good.
Now you're
It's
a
so
man.
good. Fucking the name of Trey Parker and Matt Stone's band is D.V.D.A, by the way.
Which was inspired by a joke in this movie, right?
They reference it in the movie. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know what? They should make a sequel to this where it's basically it takes place within the movie universe. Like fucking like it's just like a sequel, but like we're watching it as if like this is like the original movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since we didn't get to see that, but we need the Marvel fucking big cock, big fucking serious remake.
Exactly.
Of fucking
The
Orgazmo.
Kevin Feige spin on it.
Exactly.
But yeah, so basically what happened was they made that short film to pitch Comedy Central on South Park, and they watched it and they were like, "Nah, we're not going to do this." So then they went to go make Orgazmo, and they were like about halfway through filming on Orgazmo, and Comedy Central called them back and said, "No, we changed our mind. We're going to do South Park after all." So it was like, if like Comedy Central never changed their mind, and South Park would have never happened, this literally would have been like the movie that they were trying to launch their careers on, which is hilarious if you think about it, because this movie really wasn't even a hit with this, you know, like by the time this movie came out, like it played film festivals and they released it about a year after South Park debuted. But like, yeah, even with the South Park hype, like this barely got released. Well, I guess you should say too, because yeah, it's like NC-17, which you're not really gonna. Which I think would have been awesome if they would have put this in like 1,000 theaters. You know, I mean, if you could do it with Showgirls, why not? You know.
That would have been fucking awesome. Like, I didn't hear about this movie. I was alive, kicking, and ready for the fucking big South Park fucking explosion of nut that just fucking came across all of our faces. And like it makes sense that we're making cum references in Orgazmo. This is the place to do it. But like fucking yeah, like I heard about this for the first time watching fucking Cinemax. Like It was like years after it came out, so they were able to put it on Cinemax, and it was basically he was sitting there, and it was like, oh, we're gonna show the fucking big premiere of Orgazmo. We got Trey Parker here, and he's talking about like, oh yeah, if you like South Park, you're gonna love Orgazmo. And it's funny because like. It's funny because I listened to the commentary on the Blu-ray of this, and he basically says the opposite. He's like, "Oh, if you like South Park, you're gonna hate it." and it's funny because I remember that's what sold me on watching it. It was like, "Oh, if you like South Park,"
Yeah.
So it was like he just said it to fucking like because he had to.
Yeah.
Genius.
Well, it's hilarious too because like I'm such a crusty old fucker. Like I actually went to see this in the theater, and I got the soundtrack right away. So it was like this weird thing that like nobody knew about it. Like it came and went because like I was in college at the time, and everybody was busting nuts over South Park. But even like South Park fans really didn't know about this movie.
We do see a little booby right here. If you look close.
Oh yeah, the guy didn't get his ass in time, but that was a mistake because they didn't want to show any female nudity.
Every time, basically, the running joke is every time, because they knew this was going to be a movie that was going to be on Cinemax and shit. So it was like, fucking anytime you think you're going to see boobs, like a guy walks into the frame, you see his ass, or like fucking later on she trips and breaks her neck when you think she's going to take her top off.
Oh, he rips off his face, and who is it really? It's Ron Jeremy.
The fucking serial rapist.
Exactly.
Himself.
This was before everybody knew Ron Jeremy was a bad guy. Like, I remember back then, like, people were fascinated, like the late '90s act. People were fascinated by Ron Jeremy because he got much older and uglier looking. But even at that time, they're like, "Who's this man in his late 40s fucking in porn and all this shit?" So there was like documentaries, everything made about this motherfucker, and everybody was like trying to uncover the the truth about Ron Jeremy and how he wasn't just a big dick. He was actually a real human. And everybody said, oh, he wanted to be a real actor, and he was trying for years, and he was a good guy because he was a school teacher of mentally handicapped children and all this shit. Well, I guess they're probably not making those documentaries anymore, are they, Zach? They're probably making the Harvey Weinstein documentaries about him.
We need Porn Star 2, the real edition. Like, all that shit we said, we made up. Fuck. Yeah. Wasn't that the name of the documentary, Porn Star?
I think it was. Because I remember, like, it came out when I was working at the video store, and like we only had like one copy, so like everybody that worked at the store, like pretty much no customers ever rented it, just everybody that worked at the store took turns renting it. And I remember like my assistant manager, this girl Courtney,
just being like, who the fuck is he? Most mainstream audience is just like, who the fuck is that?
How is this guy in porn? He looks like a fucking warthog. A fucking gnome mole who crawled out of the ground. I mean, usually I'm not the type of person to like insult one's appearance because it's like, that's like, who fucking cares? But I mean, if the guy's a serial rapist in prison forever, we can have a little fun, right? Like, it's not really in bad taste anymore.
I think he's actually a fucking big Chad. I think he's one of the most handsome men in porn, actually.
Well, what's funny, too, is, like, usually when a rapist goes to jail, like, pretty much they're like, on the total, like, the only thing that really gets lower than a rapist in jail is usually, like, a child molester. But, but yeah, usually when a rapist go to jail, the big joke is now they're going to get raped. That's not true. Everybody's having sex consensually with Ron Jeremy, and he's actually doing them now, so... I mean, like, all the guys in jail, whether they're straight or not, straight, gay, or whatever, it don't matter. Everybody wants to say that, they tasted Ron Jeremy's penis.
Exactly. Fucking probably not even because of the porn, probably because of this movie. They're all just big fucking Orgazmo fans.
Yeah.
Just Master Zero. Hell yeah.
But I was all about this movie so much, Zach, that I actually ran out and bought the soundtrack. Like, you could actually find the soundtrack from it.
Amazing. Is the You're a Man on there?
Oh, yeah. That's the main reason I fucking bought it, yeah.
Was there any more? It was like...
I think that might be the only D.V.D.A. song. I should have dug it out to look at it. But, like, yeah,
I swear the song that plays while they're going about doing the real Orgazmo radar on fucking... How do you pronounce it? It's not radar. That's fucking like...
Orgasmo radar, I think, yeah. Like okay, Terminator.
Like the song playing during that sounds like a song they would have made, but I couldn't tell if it was or not.
I like that one song too. That's like for some reason it sounds like the guys are singing in German, but it turns out they're an American band. It's like the one where it's like twisted steel, leather donut.
That's another one.
Yeah, but there's a lot of good music. We should say too, the Dust Brothers. Like, there's a lot of people coming up on this movie because the Dust Brothers did a lot of like the songs that are like in it, and like just a couple years later, I think they did like all the music for like Fight Club and shit.
Dust Brothers, don't get any better. They did one of the greatest albums ever recorded, fucking Hanson's Middle of Nowhere.
Exactly. Dust Brothers were kind of the men behind the scenes of the music industry for about a good 10 years.
Bop, doop-a-top. So good.
Now, this is where we should say that the setup of the movie is Trey Parker is a Mormon missionary, and he's trying to convert people to become Mormons, and he knocks on the door of this porn set, and all these security guards try to beat him up. It turns out he knows Kung Fu like Neo in The Matrix, right?
And they do all the fucking cliche zoom in. Oh! Fucking genius. This is a fun movie. It's very naked gun slapstick.
It's kind of funny too, because like, I don't know if this was intentional or just the low budget. Like I really always thought they made this movie for like, I don't know, like $500,000 or $200,000 or something. But supposedly this had a budget of like $1.5 million, which is pretty good for a movie that has like 0 fucking stars in it, if you don't count Ron Jeremy, I guess. but yeah, like one thing I noticed it in the theater and then on the DVD and on the Blu-ray is like, and I don't know if this is intentional just because of the budget, but it has like that very much like late 90s Cinemax movie look. Like You remember, like, when low-budget movies before, like, videotape was, like, real, like, you know, because, like, back then, if you shot something on video, there was no digital, really. It was just videotape. If you shot it, it ended up looking like the shot on Shitty-O movies we used to talk about. So it's, like, even, like, Skinamax movies had to shoot on film back then, and they always had this, like, kind of like this movie, like, overly bright, like, porn lighting look to it, you know, and obviously this is, like, a porn homage, so maybe that was more the influence, too, but, like, it really, like, it authentically looks like a Skinamax movie, to where, like you're saying, like, if you flipped it on and you didn't know what movie it is, you would think it was one, for, you know, for a second or two.
Exactly. Real quick, every time I watch this movie and he pulls out that Pop-Tart, I always want to eat a Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
From watching the movie. We're just like, man, that Pop-Tart was good. But then you eat a Pop-Tart, it's like, yeah, it's okay.
Well, it's kind of funny, too, though, because, like, they call them, like, Happy Tarts or something like that. Which is weird because actually now still, but back then especially, like, every supermarket had, like, a generic brand of their own fake Pop-Tarts that you could just buy, but, like, now they wanted to make, like, a whole fake brand.
Genius. There's so much good shit in this movie if you watch.
It really is. It's like that Quentin Tarantino Red Apple cigarettes bullshit.
So yeah, basically the plot is fucking our boy here. He basically he talks him into being Orgazmo, and he's like, fucking, I can't be Orgazmo. I'm a fucking Mormon missionary, and I'm getting married soon. And he's got to hide it, and he offers him an amount he can't refuse, because like, oh, now we can get married in the fucking the Mormon temple. Exactly. So that's why he gets roped into doing porn when he's like a man of God. Man of God. Yeah,
because, like, the thing about it is Orgazmo is supposed to be, like a superhero, and, like, they need the porn actor to do action scenes, but the porn actor they hired is, like, a big sissy. So they stumble across this Mormon guy, and he can do all this kung fu, so he's going to be perfect Orgazmo. But he does work it in the contract, right, that he's going to do everything leading up to, like, when the dick goes in the pussy or orifice or whatever, right? And then they get the stunt cock.
He gets a stunt cock, exactly. Fucking stunt cock. You know what's funny too is like basically this guy just landed on their doorstep. He was super easy to find. Why do they need him so much?
I know. It makes no sense.
Does he have to know kung fu? What if he's just a badass at something else and he doesn't know kung fu? Does he even use kung fu in the fucking movie Orgazmo?
Yeah, like, once they actually really start, I don't know, no, I mean, not really, they always just bust through that fake wall and, like, say shit, and then, like, shoot people with the
very clumsy, like,
the laser.
Kicks, like, smacks.
See,
this movie is even more, like, genius than we even gave it credit for.
Exactly. I always love this scene, too, because, like, it's, like, one of those things where, like, he's talking to his girlfriend on the phone. He's in LA. She's supposed to be in Utah, but like it totally looks like she's just in the next room with like a set behind her.
Very Chad. This is back whenever the first time I heard of this movie. This was one of the whenever I was watching that thing, like, oh, watch fucking Orgazmo tonight. We're gonna play it, and get the endorsement from our boy himself. He's like, oh, if you like South Park, he'll like Orgazmo. I'm a fucking liar. But they showed this little part. It was like fucking when he's like, oh, if there's any, give me a sign if you don't want me to do this. And then fucking the earthquake happens, and then he's just like, any sign at all. And I was like, this looks genius. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know if the Zucker guys or whatever saw this first before they got him to make basketball. I'm guessing so, probably. But, like, it totally has that Zucker airplane humor to it, where it's just, like, one of the best jokes is the opening shot of the movie. It shows the Hollywood sign, and then underneath they do a subtitle that says Hollywood.
That's fucking genius.
Yeah. It's another movie that's great is Team America World Police. How it starts out with the shot of that really shitty looking puppet, and then it zooms out, and it turns out the puppet is working a puppet.
Okay, our boy is kind of a fucking genius. We need another movie. When's he gonna make the movie adaptation of the Book of Mormon?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it just because? I mean, I think they're from Colorado. Like, what is it? Like, because I was, like, reading, and I never read anything about him growing up Mormon. So, like, well, why does he like cashing in on the Mormons so much?
I remember him basically I remember like him talking about it, and it was just like I think it was just something that always fascinated him about
Yeah.
fucking because there was a Mormon kid at his school or
Oh, okay.
something, and his parents were always super nice, like to the point where it's like it seems like they're part of a cult that tells them to be nice, and that it turns out that is what they tell you in the Mormon church, I guess, from what I heard. Like fucking always, even if you're not nice, pretend to be nice. You're selling our whole thing, not just yourself.
Like, I guess they're just too busy having to make South Park around the clock with that giant contract they got. Where like I was reading, like they basically make like $50 million a year off South Park. But like, I mean, it is cool that they really forged their own studio and just made South Park for 25 years. You know, where if it was just a regular anybody else making it, it would have been canceled after like 7 or 8 years. You know, but
At this point, it's probably time to be canceled. Is the show still good? I haven't watched it.
I didn't even finish the first season. Like, I saw enough. Like, I know everybody loves it when they handle whatever the latest topic is, but it's just always the same thing to me personally. And like, I get tired of the voices. Like I actually like Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the people. Like, I find them funnier than I do like watching a cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
And here's where we finally meet the co-star, Chota Boy, played
Big
by
Chad.
our boy Dion Bakar, who was also in Basketball. Played, what was his name? Squeak in that movie?
Squeak.
Yeah.
Squeak. I guess this guy's just a real friend of our boys, and they cast him.
I know he like worked with them for years. I think on South Park. Then I think he eventually broke off on his own. But like we were talking about baseball, yeah, I met him a couple times when I was working at Toys R Us. Nice guy. He's like one of those guys that I mean, granted, this was like almost 20 years ago now, but like he's one of those guys who even as a grown man he would like collect toys and shit and video games and all that. So you know he's very studly. See, look at these women; they can't keep their hands. I guess we should talk about the actual real porn stars. And we talk about Ron Jeremy, but also there's Julie Ashton, the blonde, who was in a like pretty big porn star at the time, and then the other one is Chasey Lane, who was like she was pretty big. Like she even had like a cameo in another regular movie, He Got Game, with Denzel Washington. She just played like a slutty girl that Ray Allen had sex with on a recruiting trip, but yeah, like I liked them both. Did you ever watch either one of those porn stars movies or anything, Zach?
I didn't realize they were real porn stars. Fucking very Chad.
Yeah, like I pretty much found out about really both of them, but about Chasey Lane from like this movie, and like I started watching her movies, and like yeah, she was like stunning. She was really hot, and I don't know. Supposedly she's fallen on hard times, like a lot of porn stars did, but like. I don't know, like, I kind of wish those two girls had more scenes. Like, they kind of sprinkle them throughout. Like, they're usually there and have one line or something, but they don't really do anything. I think they should have made them, like, bigger part of the story, really. But, because, like, honestly, like, their acting isn't really, like, the little bits they have, their acting isn't any worse than, like, these other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it all works it's like they do a good joke earlier where she's like fucking they had to redo the take and like she's like not interested in the second take and it's like kind of like, oh, is that why the acting's so bad? Because like fucking like shit like this happens. And it's just fucking it works. It's fun. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, there's our girl Chasey Lane. She looks awesome in that tied up whatever t-shirt. I guess we
By
should
the
say
way, what exactly is the Orgazmo logo on his shirt there?
it's just an O with like a lightning bolt in it, but the stitching is like so shitty and homemade. The costume.
I couldn't tell if it was just like an O and then like cum. Like fucking.
Oh, it could be cum. I never thought of it. Like it could be like a what do you call it? A rope of cum shooting across the O.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. It could be. What's funny is if I said that on any other movie, it'd be like, no, it's not. But now it is.
Did you ever hear that song from Bloodhound Gang, The Ballad of Chasey Lane?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was actually kind of one of their more popular early songs, and like basically it goes, it's like the guy fantasizing about meeting her and having sex with her, and he's like, you've had a lot of dick, I've had a lot of time, you had a lot of dick, but you haven't had mine. It's like one of those type songs.
Oh yeah. Which one's she? Is she
The one,
yeah,
with the white t-shirt tied up, the one with darker hair, and then
they're
the
both
blonde
pretty
is
Stacey.
Julie Ashton. Yeah, they're both pretty Stacey, honestly.
Berries Daisy. Both Berries Daisy.
You know what's weird though? Like when I first watched this movie, you know, and like they end up like Orgazmo and Chota Boy end up becoming like real life crime fighters. I thought they were gonna make like cooler, like realistic versions of like their porn costumes, but they really just wear like some, I don't know, like some bondage shit that really doesn't look superhero at all.
Yeah. I think it just doubles as like a costume because they end up debuting it at a costume party or like like club. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of whatever they had to put on
To fit in there, yeah.
Jam.
I guess we should talk about Ron Jeremy's costume. He's the villain of the Orgazmo porn film Jizzmaster Zero, and he's basically naked with his dick out, but on his forehead he does have like a white circle, which is, I guess, is supposed to be the zero, and then he has a blue M and a red J. It says, so it's like, if you look at it, the symbol is like Jizzmaster Zero.
Amazing. Fucking Big Chad. Probably like that's the fucking role that's gonna be etched on his tombstone.
Yeah, I think
if he's lucky, unless they just put fucking rapist on it. Like
oh no, you know what will happen is he'll die in prison in a couple years, and like there will be like a sudden like reckoning, because like at the time, right, and like in the 90s, like he kind of like had a second, like, you know, I'm sure he had some fame because of porn, but like he had this like, I don't know what you would call it, like pop culture phenomenon. Like he would always be on shit like Howard Stern and just goofy shit like that. And people like, there was this whole, I mean, just like the porno documentary we were talking about, like it was this thing of like a whole generation of men grew up watching Ron Jeremy and everybody's nostalgic. That will come back after he's died. And, you know, same with Harvey Weinstein. Like once he's dead for about 5 or 6 years, people will be like, you know what though? He produced Pulp Fiction, and Pulp Fiction's pretty good. Like that will happen. Watch.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I mean, already look at Bill Cosby. I mean, those reruns, so the Cosby Show came back real quick.
We're cucked by the rapists. We're
Exactly.
cucked by them. See, look at that. Fucking right when she gets to the good part, they cut.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking, I would have been like, I would love. See, I remember seeing this as a kid, and being like, is this a real job? Can I get the stunt cock job? Hell yes.
You can if you have a giant dick that can ejaculate 7 times a day, but
fucking amazing. You know what's funny is like I remember hearing like a couple years ago that there was like a trend where they were injecting saline into their testicles. Did you hear all that?
I heard it was more like into the shaft, but then again, I'm kind of like, well, how would that even work? Because then your real jizz would push out the fake jizz, but wouldn't the fake jizz just be leaking out the whole time?
I don't know. It's so fucking weird to think about. I can't imagine doing that. Holy shit.
Well, they got to the point, too, where, like, the guys were just sitting there holding these big fake rubber penises that, like, never, like, they looked fake, and then, like, they would just, like, shoot buckets out. You ever see one of those?
I have.
Yeah, it's like, who thought of that shit? It's so obviously fake.
Why is this a thing they want? Like, we need fucking... we've done all the analytics. We found out all the people watching. They love that cum shot, man. We need to make it bigger. We need to fucking inject saline into your testicles, and you'll just nut it out. Fucking like, who thinks of that? Fucking, I hurt just thinking of that. Amazing.
Well, here's the scene where I like that they didn't cut this scene out, because it's easily a scene that could have been cut for time, but it wasn't. Where he meets the older lady on the porn set, and he's trying to tell her about the Book of Mormon, and she just tells him about how she's the only one that does D.V.D.A, which is double vaginal, double anal. Which I should have looked it up, but like, does that even exist? Like, how would that even be possible? How would you stack like all these guys on top of each other to get in there? You know what I mean?
Apparently it is a thing. I always thought like that should have been like the fucking thing that came out after DVD, like slightly better audio, like fucking like, you know, like, oh, this is a DVD, but we gave you a better audio track this time. Fucking that would have really took off.
Well, it actually did, Zach. There was, once DVD became popular as a movie format, they tried to come out with a CD. It was basically CDs, but it was, you know, DVD audio. So it was technically D.V.D.A, but they in order to, you know, not have confusion with double vaginal, double anal, they did mark it as DVD-audio. I actually have a couple of them. They sound really awesome.
Was that like the fucking the ones that came with the movie on one side and then the soundtrack on the other, or is that different?
No, it's different. It like you buy it and it looks like the case, everything, because a lot of them were just reissues of things that had already come out as CDs. So like I have like Stone Temple Pilots' first album, like it just looks like a regular CD. But then I have some overseas ones like Motorhead and other ones where they come in. It's not even a DVD case, but it looks more like a DVD case, but it's like clear. But yeah, so it was like a short-lived format. But like you think about it, like CD been around forever, and like the quality was kind of not the best. Like DVD technology even now is still like so whatever. Before we went to streaming, they should have like made DVD audio like decks for your cars and shit. And, like I wish it would have took off. It just never did. And they try to do the same thing with Blu-ray audio, which still technically exists, but only like it's like unknown bands, and you pay $30 for their Blu-ray album, and it's just for people who have high-end shit and $50,000 speakers and shit like that. But
fucking amazing, the dead formats.
Yeah.
They never cease to amaze me.
Fucking,
I know. I D.V.D.A. I didn't know that existed.
I know. It's not a sham either, too, because on those discs, I mean, obviously some are better than others. Like there's some live albums that are kind of rough because they're live, but like the actual studio ones, like you can tell the huge difference. Like it is way better quality.
Sorry, I was laughing at the movie there.
Yeah, I know. So I guess the Asian guy who runs the sushi bar, that was actually their friend in real life too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just hanging out eating, and then like these fucking mafioso type characters come into like, hey, pay the toll, and fucking start breaking shit. And one of them pulls a bunch of like fucking cute, what are they, like toothpicks?
Yeah.
And starts snapping them, and they're like reacting like, oh, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb. Who wrote this movie?
I know. It's like, that it's funny too, because that's like a fine line. It's like, I think the best double feature you could ever show in a movie theater would be Orgazmo and Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
Fucking, there's a couple I could. You ever see Freaked?
No, I still never really seen that. I've seen parts of it.
You need to watch it. It is kind of like this. If you're in the mood for an Orgazmo type movie, watch Freaked. The fucking Alex Winter directed.
Yeah.
It actually has Bill and Ted in it because fucking Keanu Reeves shows up uncredited.
Does he?
And you have to guess who he plays fucking when you watch it. That's a fun movie though.
Well, this is Christmas morning, and I guess we should tell people, if you're listening to this on Christmas morning and you have HBO Max, you can see the Reeves starring in The Matrix again.
I kind of want to watch it, even though I've never been a huge fan of the first one, but like I appreciated it, and I don't remember any of the sequels.
Yeah, I just rewatched them because I have some ancient Blu-rays, and like they look like crap for the most part. But I just rewatched them, and the first one's better than I remember it. The second one I thought was always the better of the sequels, but rewatching it, I don't know, like it was pretty, like, I don't know. Parts 2 and 3 are pretty much just giant chase movies. But but I rewatched them so I could be ready for the new Reeves. Now this porn girl is actually just a regular actress pretending to be a porn girl. Like, according to the commentary, this was Trey Parker's girlfriend at the time. She's pretty Stacy, like
Big Stacy. We thought we were gonna see her boobies, and then she flipped over and broke her neck.
Exactly.
How often does that happen? That's happened to me at least 8 times.
Now, we're 29 minutes, Zach, into an hour and 32-minute movie, and finally the plot is actually going to happen. Because up to this point, it's just been porn hijinks. But now the real plot's going to come out, where we're going to find out Chota Boy, he made some allusions to being a scientist, but it turns out he really is a scientist, and he has a secret lair where he's working on all these, like, high-tech gadgets. And, like, to me, like, this scene, like, is really, like, where the movie, like, really starts, like, picking up speed.
This scene here?
Yeah.
Where he shows him his fucking shrine to the hamster.
Yeah.
This seems like something that like fucking they wrote in just like fucking just put something totally absurd. Like in the first draft this wasn't here, and then like they were like fucking had something really fucking absurd in that scene, and like fucking have him like describe like just this weird fucking thing, have a flashback to when he was a kid, and fucking like it's genius. I love this.
And it's like the kind of humor, like, it doesn't even really fit with the rest of the humor of this movie. Like, this scene seems like something that would have been in, like, Dumb and Dumber or something at the time.
Imagine like acting this too. Like how many
Yeah.
layers of irony? How did like should I play it straight? Am I playing like a guy who thinks he's giving a really like crazy
Yeah.
speech that's like the bad mustache on the dad?
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid. I love it.
Well, what's great is basically the joke is he's giving this emotional, teary-eyed thing about when the day he decided to practice hamster style kung fu, and it's
So
literally a
they
flashback.
decided to he swore off.
I'll
Of
swear,
hamster
yeah,
style.
to never do hamster style again. And he's just a little kid eating a bowl of cereal, and he says like, "Dad, I'm not going to do hamster style anymore." And the dad's reading the paper and goes, "Okay, son." And but then we cut back and he's crying over the flashback.
His dad didn't even notice he told
No.
him that. It's like, I can't do it because I made a promise to my father.
Yeah.
And then, like, his dad barely even gave a shit. Like, here's where he shows him. He's like, I've been working on it. This is a real-life Orgazmo Raider. And
Yeah, he
fucking-
made it work.
He made it work. And he's just like, holy shit, fucking... And it actually does work. If I was thinking, like, this... You know how when you're a kid and you think, like, man, if I had one superpower, what would it be? This wouldn't be, like, a fucking... It would be fun to have this and just go about like go on some wacky adventures at school or fucking. I'm gonna take the school out of it because that just makes it feel weird. Fucking as adults doing this would be fun.
It would be fun to go to a college campus where everybody's over 18. We'll say that.
Exactly. All the fucking of age goth cuties.
I know. I like too how it's like actually like a functioning mechanical prop. Like when he puts this on his arm, those like spikes clamp down and it powers up.
Those look like Freddy Krueger frilly fucking handcuffs back there. Fucking Freddy Krueger's he's gonna give you some discipline. He's gonna fucking chain you to the wall.
By the way, I love that like this is actually like his tech workshop and everything, and like he's got all these like computer parts and shit everywhere, but he still has like dildos hanging in the back.
Who did the set design on this movie? Did they win any awards?
So now this changes the whole movie, and this tells you the brilliance of the writing of this movie, that the whole movie changes, the plot changes, because they have a real-life functioning laser shooter that makes people cum in their pants.
Mm-hmm. And he's like fucking, like he did it to his boy Chota, and he's like fucking, you're fucking with me. And then he knows, try it. You can shoot yourself anywhere on your body. And so he shoots himself on the leg, and then it turns into a ball and shoots up to his dick, and he does a big cum.
Yeah, exactly.
And it fucking works. And then like as we see here, he can just keep fucking shooting people repeatedly, and they'll keep doing it. They'll keep going.
You know what it reminds me of, like, in relation to, like, you know, modern days? Like, you ever see those, like, girls that get on camera, and they have that pink thing inside of them, and then the people on the whatever web chat, like, they pay money, and when you pay money, it makes the thing vibrate. So, like, there's these funny videos of girls, like, literally acting like they're acting here, where they're just, like, coming all over, and they're falling down and falling out of the chair, because the fucking pervs watching are just sitting there pumping in $10 to make the thing vibrate nonstop.
That's genius. What's great? What's better though, if it's actually working or if it's just like she's putting it on to keep them like fucking keep paying them.
I mean, it gets to the point where like it looks like they're always being like electrocuted more than they're having sexual pleasure.
Amazing. What fucking? We live in a great world. People talk about how like we've gotten fucking like people, they get low T and they're like, fucking, oh, the good moral decay of America. It's like, fuck you. Like, this is amazing. Yeah, if you don't agree, then why don't you, this is America. Why don't you just get the fuck out if you disagree?
Exactly. Because the thing is, everybody thinks we've gone low T and so overly politically correct. But that's only if you're on Twitter. If you go anywhere else on the internet, everybody's coming everywhere.
Exactly. It's a beautiful thing. People come on Twitter too. But you just gotta know where to look.
It's funny that like they shoot this police officer who's like arresting a guy, and it makes them like have anal sex with the perpetrator.
That's usually what I do. Anytime I come, I grab some inanimate object, just start fucking mounting it, and fucking humping that shit. She does it too.
Yeah, the old lady on the walker who's just coming and like riding it like a bronco and shit. Like that's so over the top. Like that's what makes it feel like a great classic comedy movie where they just hold on a joke too long to where it doesn't work anymore. But it's just funny that they're carrying it forever.
That's what I thought. Like when I was watching, I was like, "That's the most normie joke in the movie." They shot that just for the trailer. I guarantee that shot's in the trailer.
Yeah.
That's the big laugh of the trailer right before it says "Orgazmo coming soon."
I don't know why too, but like the porn director guy, like I love his greasy slick back hair.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another joke you couldn't get away with is the lady who's like really overweight, and then he has to come in and like she mounts him pretty much and rides him.
What is her name again?
I don't remember.
Hogzilla? Is that
Yeah, I think it's Hogzilla.
Something like that.
But meanwhile, as a sign of things to come, Trey Parker dubs in her voice, and it's almost like a Cartman type voice.
Apparently, he didn't tell, because he didn't know at the time. He didn't tell the lady that he was going to dub over her voice, and he felt bad. And I don't know if he was like he said like at the premiere he felt really bad. He thought she was going to be pissed that he overdubbed her voice, but I don't think she said anything about it.
I always wonder about that, and like, you know, not to get too low T here on the Orgazmo Christmas morning edition, but I always wonder how people feel about themselves who are like just cast as like it's one thing if you're just like an overweight guy, but you're funny and you got a lead role, but those people that are like they're no name actors, they're basically background actors, and they hire them to come in for one scene and just make fun of their fatness. Yeah, because there's like a lot of movies that do that. Like, how do you feel after you shoot that scene? I mean, you gotta have a good sense of humor, but it's like,
you gotta the paycheck probably helps.
Yeah,
having to fucking eat.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should we should finally mention Matt Stone's character. Yeah. He kind of has like a really almost like a cameo character that just keeps popping up for like a second here and there. But he was like, I remember the first time I saw the movie, I kept laughing at him like nonstop because he's clearly like a parody of like Boogie Nights, Philip Seymour Hoffman. How that guy is like always like complimenting the guys, and then finally at one point, like Philip Seymour Hoffman kisses Marky Mark and tells him he's in love with them, and like that's kind of who Matt Stone is. He's just always complimenting the guys, and then eventually gets to the point, and he's like, I don't want to sound like a homo or nothing, but you got a great ass.
Exactly. I always wondered, like I always thought, like, what if he's based on one of a friend that, like, yeah, they had growing up that would always say, like, fucking, I don't want to sound queer or anything, but, like, fucking, like, and then just, but then it gets more and more, like, fucking, like, dude, I think you just might be gay, fucking, and he just can't bring it out. Fucking, he's got to let that shit out, babe. Yeah. You know, let that shit out. I always like that, though. They're fucking pressing the copies of the Orgazmo on VHS. I need that tape. Tape.
That would be the best prop ever. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You think that like you put it in order? It's probably not.
No, like I guarantee those boxes were just empty. They probably didn't even have blank tapes in them. But
exactly.
Since this is Christmas morning, Zach, I'm finishing up right now. Guess what I'm drinking on Christmas morning?
What you drinking, baby?
Mountain Dew gingerbread snapped.
Amazing. Hell yeah.
Because they might not be listeners of the other program where I advertise this. What this is, people, is this is Mountain Dew with a blast of artificial gingerbread flavor. And the can's got a beautiful festive mural here, I would say, of gingerbread men with attitude. Some of them have mohawks, some of them have eye patches, and they're throwing snowballs, and they got gingerbread houses in the background. I love it, and if you're wondering, I will answer. It does taste exactly like gingerbread cookies.
Amazing! All right, look at that. I love the movies. It's running up. Yes.
Yeah, they showed like the variety all-time box office 10. It's like Star Wars, E.T., and then Orgazmo.
That's so fucking dumb to think that would ever happen. It's amazing though. And I love the Orgazmo. He just hit it so big. It's like now it's a fucking action figure, and they're selling it. It's like they would never sell a fucking porno character as an action figure.
And the porn director, he has like a big party to celebrate them hitting all-time box office, and like at his mansion, he has a mariachi band, but he makes the mariachis play their guitars naked.
Chad.
Very Chad.
They actually, they kind of explained that joke earlier whenever they were doing the porno shot. The director's like, he's like, here's how I want a shot. I want a close-up on the cock, and then we just pull out for an establishing shot. And his DP goes, genius. And it's like fucking, I always laugh at that because it's like the most fucking, like, simple idea for. It's like every porno has that in there, but they just did it. They were fucking zoomed in on the mariachi band, and then they slowly zoom out, and then you realize they're naked. Very Chad.
Yeah. Well, like the thing is too is like I know this movie came out after Boogie Nights, but I do because I mean the Matt Stone guy's got to be clearly influenced by it, but like a lot of the other parts isn't. Like they could have really, and I think it would have hurt the film if they would have made this like a direct Boogie Nights ripoff, which in a way I guess it still kind of is about this Mormon guy, or whatever. But like I was just curious, like how much, because that's what it reminded me of at the time that I saw it. How much their influence.
I didn't see Boogie Nights till way later. I probably watched that for the first time like 3 years ago, which is fucking crazy. I love this scene.
Yeah, the mobsters come back to beat up the Japanese sushi guy. By the way, his name is G Fresh, he's like a hip hop sushi chef. Very
Chad. Very. What's our boy from WWF? Fucking, he's very wankster.
John Cena? Yeah.
Very John Cena. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I always like, too, that you could tell how fake the sushi restaurant is. And, like, even the part, like, later when they go to, like, they show up and they see that the guy got his, sushi bar all wrecked. Like, they sit down and eat sushi. There's, like, broken glass everywhere, and there's just sushi on a plate or something in front of them. You can tell the sushi's plastic.
Yeah, sorry, I'm laughing at the movie.
Yeah, another great joke. They're hitting him in the head with a baseball bat, trying to kill him, and then they cut to G Fresh, and he just has a small cut on his cheek,
like a little paper, and like they keep throwing him at the wall, and it just cuts to a fucking dummy.
Yeah, the dummy, and he never gets hurt.
Like the scene right here where the dummy almost like the head almost like turns all the way around.
I know.
It's like unnatural looking. At some point. Fucking, I always love this scene. Very Chad.
Now, I know you're not a big superhero fan, Zach. I'm starting to kind of get burnt out on them myself because they're making so many so quick. But what I used to like about superhero movies when they didn't make them too often is like you had the 70s superhero movies and you had the 80s superhero movies. There was only a couple, and then you had the 90s. Well, G-Fresh.
There's where it was.
Yeah,
where is that? Turn around.
But what I used to like about the superhero movies is like they always like each decade the superhero movies had their own style, and I think this one is actually like I think this really works as a superhero movie, even though it's like a porn comedy. Like I think this is very comparable to the the genre was kind of dying out around this time. I think you just had like shitty movies like Steel, Shaquille O'Neal, and other things like that. But like I don't know, like I really like this movie. Like I would consider this a superhero movie for sure, like in the genre, even though it is like a goofy comedy. Like, how do you think it compares to other superhero movies?
I think I could consider it too. Like it kind of does. Fucking Jingle All the Way does it the same way, where they introduce a character and the fucking the dad becomes the character. Like fucking not a lot of movies do that. Like yeah, like it seems like an hour and 30 minutes just isn't enough to like establish a franchise in the movie universe and then make us care about the character from that franchise. And it's like fucking they both do it. And I like both those movies. Fucking Big Chad.
Yeah, like that's I guess that's what kind of separates me from a lot of other superhero whatever fans. Is a lot of people always complain about the first movie. They go, "Oh, it's the origin movie. You got to sit through all the boring parts about why the guy becomes a hero." But to me, those are my favorite because I actually like that those movies have a story and it's not just about stopping a villain. It's also about how the hero gets created. You know what I mean?
I always thought the origin story for the superheroes was probably like the more interesting thing. Yeah. Fucking. And then it just gets annoying when they keep telling you the origin story. Like, that's the only story you know. Like, fucking, now make some movies where they're not telling us that.
Exactly. I always wanted to get the poster for this because it's so funny how the whatever, like, the group of Mormon guys standing behind him on the poster, like, they just look like a Photoshop clone job.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just getting 10 guys, like, in a row, it looks like they just clone the same guy.
Chad.
I know. And then, like, I'm looking at the poster now. Like, Julie Ashton's in it, but then another blonde is in it who I think is not even in the movie. I guess they couldn't get Chasey Lane to come shoot the poster.
See, look right here. Every time I watch this, it almost seems like they do a good job at, like, explaining like the difference between like RoboCop and then RoboCop 2. All of a sudden, it seems more comic booky. For
Yeah.
some reason, for some reason, it seems like fucking something about the way they're even though like the first movie like seems stupid too. For some
Yeah.
reason, I always think of RoboCop and RoboCop 2 when I'm watching this movie. Like, oh yeah, Orgazmo was like RoboCop, and RoboCop 2 is like Orgazmo 2, because this guy seems like fucking a kid. Basically, this guy seems as goofy as a child who runs a street gang.
Yeah.
Amazing. You know what's funny too is as a kid, or like throughout my most of my adult life, also like until the last time I watched it doing a commentary, I always thought that that kid was supposed to be his son.
Really?
His son grew up. Yeah, I don't know why.
That would be weird.
Yeah. I always thought it was weird. Like, why they do some weird Jason-esque thing where like the kid looks different in different scenes, like in Friday the 13th Part 8. Like, some of the scenes he looks like an Asian kid. Some of the scenes he looks like he's like a fucking what's that called? Fucking caveman Jason when he's under the water pulling at her. Fucking like he looks like a caveman there. What's going on? Very very weird. And then he's got normal hair at the end. It just doesn't make any sense.
It is weird. I guess the thing that I think is hilarious is like they established that, Orgazmo became one of the top grossing, not just porn films, but films all the time. So they got to make a sequel right away, right? And like you're saying, like I love that they make the distinction that like even though the first Orgazmo was a piece of shit, like the sequel is just even shittier and dumber. And like you had Jizzmaster Zero in the first one, and now you have Neutered Man, who like even his costume and the way he moves around in a weird way, he kind of reminds me of the Putties from Power Rangers.
Hell yeah, fucking Jizzmaster or Neutered Man is genius because his fucking Orgasmo Raider won't work on him though.
Yeah, because he doesn't have balls to shoot cum.
Exactly, so he escapes. Neutered Man escapes.
Yeah, so here's how you see the quality is dipping. The stunt cock now, because Trey Parker's character doesn't want to do the actual sex. They're bringing the stunt cock Orgazmo, and now for the sequel, it's just a black guy, so it's obvious that it's a stunt double at this point, or a cock double, I should say.
Exactly, and it's like how wasn't anybody gonna notice? And he's just like fucking, oh well.
Yeah.
Like he basically, I always forget when I watch this too, because it kind of implies that like the bad guy fucking porno director might have like never intended on paying our boy.
Yeah.
But then like because it's like, oh yeah, I sent it out, and he's just like, oh, I still didn't get it. So you think he's just every time I watch it, I'm like, does he get him to do like 2 like movies?
Yeah.
Without paying him? But then like this time watching it, they're at the party, and he said like, oh, here's the rest of that money. But it's like, I don't know if it ever clarified that was from doing the movies or if that was just something else. I assume it's from doing the movies, so he must have paid him. Yeah.
Because like he was just like on the original scene in the beginning of the movie when he's trying to convince him, and he's like, oh, I can't do a pornographic film, I'm a Mormon. He's like, oh, like he keeps upping the price, 10,000, 14,000, finally 20,000 gets him to do it. And like you kind of understand at the time, like, okay, maybe he was just scamming him at the time because just to get him to shoot the movie, and then like, oh, he probably doesn't have the money. But like once the movie grosses like $100 million, you think he would just pay him the 20,000 to get him to come back? You know what I mean? But yeah.
Mm. But yeah, does he or does he not?
It's not clear. Like I think it's just one of those boy band fucking things where it's like, see, look at all the broken glass and the girl's picking up the plastic sushi and giving it to him. But I think it's just, yeah, look at him holding that fucking plastic sushi. But I think it's just one of those things that like it's like boy bands, like where they gross millions, and it's like, oh guys, here's your first big check, 3,000. Don't worry, there'll be another one coming. And it's just like, oh yeah, they got delayed, but it's going through taxes and stuff, and you'll get another. Your next check will be 300,000, not just 3,000. And then it's just like it never comes, and it's like, well, here's another check for 10,000. It's like, but meanwhile the band's made like 60 million already.
Amazing. I mean, I gotta be one of these guys. I did not find my calling. Sometimes I'm watching documentaries about cult leaders that had sex cults and shit. I'm like, dude, that was my calling. What the fuck? But then like hearing shit like that. You see that poster behind him? That looked like fucking Book of Shadows font.
It did.
Blair Witch font.
I noticed they got some in the sushi place. They got some weird like rap posters up. Like there's like a Raekwon poster and everything.
Chad. I thought that guy had body tattoos, but he just had one of those fucking skin tight things that you can get at Walmart for your arms and shit.
The one guy in line had a fucking, what do you call it, dog leash on.
Chad.
Yeah, why does he wear the dress shirt over top of, like, the leather or pleather thing?
Because you gotta have you fucking you gotta have something you can remove easily.
Yeah.
But then once you take it off, it's like the whole outfit is just completely changed. Like he looks like you could see him at a supermarket right now, but then he takes that off and it's like, oh fucking, never mind. He's a fucking sex crazed fucking orgasmo shooting fucking, like he's gonna shoot me and make me come big cum fountains. You know, shoot up some big cum clouds all up in this place.
You're probably too young to remember this, Zach, but around the time this movie came out, like mid to late 90s, I remember I would go see like rock bands like Filter and stuff. And like the guys, like they wouldn't have that shirt part of it, but they, for a while there, like their pants, everybody was wearing those pleather pants like that. And they were like usually silver or like shiny blue. Like they're wearing pants just like fucking Trey Parker's wearing there. And
Just fucking picture Trey Parker right now going, can't you trip like I do? Fucking Chad. Fucking Chad.
See, look, Chota Boy has like a dildo that opens doors.
Chad. Fucking he's got that.
Gadgets.
He's got the lockpick cock. That lockpick cock. That's what they needed to add. Remember like the fucking, those dank ass Tom Clancy Splinter Cell games? Mm-hmm. I remember the first time I got that, trying to pick a lock. I don't remember it telling you how to do it. I don't remember telling you a tutorial. You just had to guess. And I was like, I remember I never could do it, and I had to take the game back. But if they had that lockpick cock, I would have been like more eager to I gotta find out what happens when you crack that thing. Does it jizz into the lock? Hell yeah.
It'd be funny if like you stick it in, but then like the little tip part, but then you have to like stroke the shaft to get it to unlock the door. Oh
yeah. So you just gave him a big cum.
It's funny too because like Chota Boy is like so smaller than everybody else, but he's actually a good fighter. Like he's beating everybody up.
When he fucking put his hands up, like a vein came up in his forehead, and it looked just like the flux capacitor.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, I see it right there. That guy with the ponytail.
This guy makes time travel possible. We need to hire this actor. We need to hire him. Fucking probably cut his head off. We'll have to use it for science. Like you're gonna have to die for science. We're gonna cut your head off. We're gonna harness those fucking those dank ass veins because it makes the flux capacitor possible.
And Chota Boy has a dildo that shoots a grappling hook, kind of like Batman. I like this one. Chota Boy he's got the guy on his knees and he just keeps beating him in the face with a big like floppy rubber dildo. Right there,
pushing it in his face like okay.
Yeah.
This is so fucking stupid.
But whenever I saw rock bands wearing those vinyl pants, pleather pants, I was like, how do you play a show? Like, your whole fucking everything, your ass, your balls has to be so sweaty in that fucking thing. Because their hair would be sweaty, their bodies would be sweaty by the end of the show. It's like, how do you not get fucking yeast infections in your ass crack? This was my favorite. Like, this got the biggest laugh out of me. In the theater, the first time I saw it, I remember when Chota Boy, they jump off the balcony and he just goes, "Look out, fuckers."
Fucking genius. I would have loved to see this in the theater. Was it a packed theater?
No, it was like, because it was NC-17, I was going to say we had to see it at like an art house theater. And it was like, it's called the Esquire in Cincinnati. It's still there. But yeah, just like that even though it was close to University of Cincinnati, it was like one of those things where it's like almost only just older people showed up to it. So I don't think the real crowd for this knew where to go find this movie in the theater. So like we went during the week, which we always did. But like, yeah, me and my dad went to see it. And like, I'm pretty fucking sure we were either the only ones in there. There was like only 2 other people in there.
You said older people came to see it. I was almost expecting like elderly people showing up to watch Orgazmo.
Well, I remember it was annoying. I would go to that theater and there would be like really elderly people to the point where like then they would just like wander into like after their movie finished, they would just sneak into the other movies. I remember sitting there watching Buffalo 66 by myself, and there was like some old lady and some old man, and then people would do this. Old people back then would do this shit in theaters where like they would show up like an hour early to their movie or something. And then, like, they would, like, go and, like, fucking watch some other movie for, like, 45 minutes. And I remember sitting there and I was, like, watching this movie. And this, like, elderly lady and old man came in. And the elderly lady they sat down, like, like literally just a couple seats away from me, and like the fucking lady was like so confused and shit and just yakking. I'm like, what the? I'm like, this ain't even your fucking movie, lady. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
I can't imagine being that person that
I
fucking
know.
starts a movie, walks over to another. Like you're not seeing two movies now in the price in like the same span as it takes to watch one. You're seeing none. Like
I know.
what the fuck?
It is.
Lame.
Like,
But yeah,
like, yeah.
his girlfriend just fucking like completely shocked him and showed up to the house like fucking we're gonna hang out. And it's like now he's got to hide all the fucking references around his house. Like he won an award for the fucking
the porn award.
For Orgazmo, fucking Big Chad. That Ward had a big dick too. Had a big dick.
Oh yeah, that little statue guy.
Mm-hmm.
His religious girlfriend is actually pretty Stacy, in all honesty. Like,
Big Stacy.
it's hard to compete with all the porn girls that are in it, but yeah, this actress is pretty good looking.
Big Stacy.
It looks like he super glued the Jesus head back on the statue when it broke earlier.
Exactly. You have to. Fucking, it might kill you now. Fucking, we need to make a movie about a fucking a Jesus statue and like some kid. Like it could be the big bad atheist kid. Like, oh, we could do that. We could play up on the like fucking the kind of the after school special thing. It's like the big bad atheist kid. Like, oh, you got a Jesus statue? That's stupid. And he fucking smacks it. The head breaks off. And it's like now Jesus is like the statue is fucking it wants revenge and shit. It could be like a Living Doll movie and like all this shit rolled into one. That guy kind of looked like Mark O'Malley. The guy that used to do Guts.
Guts. There's Chasey Lane as Lobster Girl. That looks like a cool character.
Stacy.
Very safe. A woman dressed as a lobster. I've never seen that before. I guess they're supposed to be like underwater in this scene. It's pretty interesting.
Fucking she's a sexy Mr. Krabs. She's a sexy Mr. Krabs.
Oh, here comes the ass got in the way. Couldn't see her breast.
Exactly. Fucking this guy. How much do you want to fucking kill this guy for walking in front of the camera right there?
Putting his ass right. It's funny too, like there was that scene earlier, like Neuter Man, like he's like a villain in real life. He's not just an actor playing the villain, like he's like a villain in real life. Like he's trying to force the other girl into sex she doesn't want and all this stuff. And like he forces the crew to put their heads by his ass and he farts on their faces. Like who does that?
Exactly. He's relentless. And like who's this fucking like just full of himself, like to where it's like fucking he's using the fact that like his character in the movie is neutered. So like hell yeah, like now you ain't gonna win, bid. Like fucking now I'm the big Chad. Like I'm gonna win the movie. It's like fucking nobody cares.
Yeah. Yeah, here he cups his farts and throws them in people's faces. But it's just like, it's like you're not the hero. You're gonna fucking lose.
Have you ever tried to cup your fart and throw it in someone's face?
No, I haven't. Like, I bet it probably works, but...
I watched this movie at a young enough age to where I had to immediately try it after seeing that. And I have done it multiple times throughout my life. And I'm not happy because, like, I realized watching it as an adult, that was just supposed to be, like, the most fucking, like, who does that kind of shit. But seeing it as a kid, you don't realize that. So it's like, fucking, that became part of, like, my hijinks growing up. And it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, we had a quick appearance there by Chota Dog. Chota Boy has a dog now in the Orgazmo 2, and it's a dog with just a cape on and a dildo on its head.
We're seeing, she's in the video store, and we saw the classic section, and it had a Dolph Lundgren movie. It had fucking, basically, he put in the Toxic Avenger as a fucking salute to Lloyd Kaufman, who put out his first movie, and is in this movie at the end of the movie.
I remember me and my buddy around this time rented a Cannibal the Musical. It was very hard to get there.
It is. It's like a fucking... I want to watch it again. I remember like finishing it one time and being like fucking... Yeah, it seemed like fucking... These two chicks are very Stacy too.
Yeah,
these two chicks are very
Japanese girls, yeah.
It seemed like they were honing in on their like comedy and like the goodness... And like fucking, but it just like it fell flat and like fucking.
Yeah, we should say it was a student film in all fairness. So they made it in college, and it just a student film that ended up getting into film festivals. And of course, our boy Lloyd Kaufman, he'll put anything out, so he put it out.
Mm-hmm. And it was pretty ambitious. It kind of is like what you know, like the South Park movie, like they wrote songs for it and they recorded songs for it and built it around fucking. But yeah, it's the songs. I don't remember them being very good. I don't remember.
Yeah.
The only one I remember is about a snowman, and I just remember watching it thinking, why is there a song about a snowman happening? That's probably the only reason I remember it.
Yeah. I swear, because I remember hearing about it, I guess when the video came out, I swear I read, because I swear in Fangoria I read like a video review of the VHS, because they used to have this little section called the Video Eye of Dr. Cyclops, and there was like a little section, it was like literally half a page, but it had these little squinty, tiny font articles that were like maybe 2-3 pages. No, I'm sorry, not 2-3 paragraphs of like these reviews of these obscure movies or on video, and I swear to God, I read a review of it, and that's like that's why when they came out with South Park, I was like, oh yeah, they're the guys who did Cannibal, like whatever.
You know what? I just realized that costume wouldn't be hard to pull off if you're a cosplayer.
No,
that wouldn't be hard to pull off at all.
Probably the hardest part would be making that sperm lightning bolt,
and that wouldn't be hard either. No. It's a very the hardest part is just not knowing what the fuck you're making. Like, what is that supposed to be again?
Go to the convention, nobody knows. Just look like a fake superhero.
That'd be Chad.
Yeah,
Chota Boy wouldn't be too bad either.
Chota Boy's got the cock rocket here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it flew across the stage.
Such a stupid fucking movie.
And you know, it's funny, but meanwhile, like, fucking Robert Rodriguez was trying to do it for real and from Dusk Till Dawn when, like, Tom Savini has that little dick gun come out.
Yeah. Why? Why did you do that?
Yeah. And there's even, it's such a worthless thing, too. Like, they had to, like, stage the action scene in Dusk Till Dawn to where, like, he has to be sitting in a chair and the vampire has to jump on top of him. To where the little dick gun plops up and shoots her.
Exactly. What a great fucking... It goes back to what we were saying earlier. We live in a great world, babe. Fucking the reason this shit exists is amazing. That kind of looked like fucking Owen Wilson.
He did.
Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. I love too that the stunt cock guy hit a threesome with the two Japanese girl, and you could tell they were laying side by side, and he just was like in the middle of them, like humping them both somehow.
He's having sex with the crease in between them. He's fucking the side of them at the same time.
You know what's funny? Like, you know, remember like Skinamax movies? Like some of them they would get close up and you would be like, man, this guy must be like grinding his genitals on this girl. But you know, like a lot of them, like they would be positioned in a way where you like penetration wouldn't even be possible. You could do a great parody where like the people are just like humping the beds next to them and stuff, but it's just shot like it's supposed to be like a real sex scene.
I was like thought that like once I was old enough to realize like, yeah, they're not really doing it. What's the point of this? Yeah. Why does this exist?
Well, also too, when you realize like what's the point? Because I mean, women don't sit around and watch Skinamax movies. It's just men. So it's like why don't, instead of just on this fake sex scene where they're showing the guy more than they're showing the girl, why don't they just show the girls like vacuuming topless or whatever? You know what I mean? Like.
Am I gonna get all five head right now and find out that like they know who they're making it for? They know this is like kids in like grade school that are fucking staying up late. We can't fuck them up too much. We gotta give them okay porn to masturbate to.
From that camera angle of her sitting in the chair, like dead on, like not here, but when it was showing her farther away from straight ahead, like she kind of looked like Scarlett Johansson. That was weird.
ScarJo.
Love Scar. We staying with you, ScarJo. Fuck Disney. Get your money.
Fuck Disney. I was saying fuck Disney before, but like you saying it too makes it even better.
Exactly. Oh yeah. I'm very fuck Disney, and then after that, I'm fuck Arrow.
What's your favorite fucking ScarJo role?
Oh shit, that's really hard to say. Like, I went and saw in the theater her very first movie, Manny and Lo, about these two, like she made it, she was like 9 years old, about these two orphan girls who run away. She peaked with Home Alone 3. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to drop it right there. Shit, I didn't even know she was in that, and I've actually seen Home Alone 3. I'm just playing. I would say, I'm trying to think, there's a movie, and it's pretty obscure, where she plays a good role, called a love song for Bobby Long with John Travolta, where she's like this kind of girl who like she goes like she's just kind of like this white trash girl who has nowhere to go. She lives in this boarding house with these misfits. John Travolta is like this old like alcoholic guy running down. He's slowly dying, and then there's like a younger guy in it who's like I think he wants to be a musician or something. Or maybe she wants to be a musician. That was a pretty good movie. Maybe I really like her. I think my favorite ScarJo, honestly, though, is Lost in Translation, and like. I don't know, it's just weird because, like, I remember when she was, like, in Mandy and Low and Ghost World, and then all of a sudden, you know, she grew these giant breasts, and then, like, ScarJo was, like, the whatever girl, and I'm just, like, I kind of remember when she was just a regular actress, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I like her, though, she's pretty good. I also like Ghost in the Shell, I like Under the Skin, like, she's good, like, I can't really...
The perfect ScarJo movie to watch during all this isolation we are feeling, and we're probably going to feel for another year now. Her with fucking Joaquin Phoenix.
But you never get to see her though, unfortunately.
Yeah, she's an AI in that. A guy falls in love with an AI, which completely fucking makes sense. Like fucking, you're that isolated and shit. Fucking, I've been wanting to watch that again.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of ridiculous when I saw it. But for some reason, my dad bought me a steelbook of it, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch this again eventually. I love Joaquin Phoenix as well.
I want to walking with him on a fucking Long Beach, fucking just fucking flowers in our hair, fucking kisses, all that shit. Fucking just hang out with Joaquin.
By the way, I have a hot take on Joaquin, the Joker. Not one of his best roles.
Fucking, I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. I know everybody was blowing their nuts, but it was fucking. I thought like, yeah, it's good. It's good. Fucking, it's not a great movie though. I think his role is fine. It's just kind of like, it does just kind of rub off as like fucking, Scorsese light.
I mean, yeah, I think the movie lets him down more than he lets down the movie. I mean, I think he's committed emotionally and going for it, but I just think the script is so basic. Like, the whole time you're watching it, you just know it's a crazy guy imagining all this shit in his head. You know what I mean? Like, even before you get the twist, kind of, you know it.
Mm-hmm. We're meeting Sancho. Fucking,
Yeah. The only other, like, when I was, like, really hot to buy, like, direct, or not even direct video, but just DVDs in general, and there wasn't that many DVDs, out, I bought this shitty made-for-home video shot on shitty Master P movie called The Last Dawn, and fucking Sancho was the villain in it, the guy who plays Sancho.
Fucking, did he ever call himself Sancho?
I don't remember what his name was, but I remember he was supposed to be some type of a Latin guy like he is in this one, and he had like a really terrible, like fucking Tony Montana type accent. And then fucking what was weird too, Master P started trying to have what do you call it, Tony Montana accent. And I remember there was this terrible scene of Master P in this car, and like there was a slutty girl, and he was talking to somebody. He's like, yeah, man, that's how I made it. You driving in your car, you got a little bit of sucking, you got a little bit of fucking, what you say?
Fucking Chad. See, why didn't he win an Oscar for that alone?
Master P, The Last Dawn, check it out.
Fucking the Master P. Fucking, you think he got his name because he got like a master fucking exquisite cock? Like it's just a masterwork?
Oh yeah, he has about 12 kids, so I would say that's definitely...
Damn. Fucking spray me with some of that magic seed. Master P.
I also bought another direct-to-video rapper movie starring the Cash Money Millionaires called Baller Blocking. That's another classic.
Oh, yeah.
That one's actually pretty watchable compared to the Master P. I don't know what the fuck I was doing back then. Just like...
Fucking, I remember Pauly Shore was in The Wash with fucking Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
But that was like actually like a real movie that came out in theaters.
Yeah. See, I can't even think of anything low grade as you did.
I know. Yeah, I got some real doozies like from the D.V.D. days, just buying shit of just like, oh, this looks interesting,
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned out it wasn't. But in general, I'd say I have about a 90% blind buy ratio. I get surprised with good shit. Going back to ScarJo, as I was telling you the other night, I just watched her. I was telling you on the live stream, baby. I just watched her again in Black Dahlia.
Oh yes, it's been a while since I've seen that.
She's got a great role in that too. If you do like ScarJo, like, because she's like a girl that one of the cops rescued from a prostitution ring, and she's totally made up in the 1940s Stacy outfit, and she's always smoking a cigarette on like one of those little cigarette holder thing. Which, by the way, like I love. I think ScarJo was one of those actresses. Like the whole vast majority of her early roles that got her fame, she was always a smoker, smoking on screen. I think her having that kind of classic look and smoking nonstop on screen helped catapult her into success. But now she got that Disney money, you'll never see her light up on camera again.
You gotta fucking. They were like, that chick is a smoker. She's gonna die of cancer. We gotta make her famous quick.
Yeah, get them in. Especially too, because smoking actually ruins your skin and your looks. So like, we gotta get her before she looks like a leather bag.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You think she just quit, or you think she's hiding it now?
I think she quit because like I haven't seen a real life picture of her smoking in probably close to 10 years.
Fucking exactly. Oh, we're at the scene of the part of the movie now where fucking basically our boy, he basically, yeah, we haven't even mentioned the bad guy in the movie. His name is Roy Orbison.
Yeah, I think it's Max Orbison, but yeah,
Max Orbison.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he basically he wants William Hung, our boy. That's his porno name. Fucking, he wants him to like make basically any fucking movie you want. Like fucking, you're gonna keep playing Orgazmo till fucking Orgazmo 23 if I decide. And basically our boy's like, fucking no, I wanted the money. I want to get married. So he kidnapped his fiance. And now it's like it literally is becoming a superhero movie. Our boy needs to get the Orgasmo Raider and go fucking. Every time I say that, I'm just like, am I saying it right?
Yeah, you're saying exactly right.
For some reason, I want to say radar, but that's not right.
I mean, I seen it on the on-screen subtitles. It's Orgasmo Raider. Like Terminator. Just think of Terminator. Orgasmo Raider.
Exactly. Those chicks in the background are very dicey.
Yeah. Well, we should say too, like, you know, it's a typical damsel in distress situation, but he has to go rescue his girlfriend in time before they do a gangbang on her. That's what the guy's threatening.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So that's like a great superhero. Look, I love that shot how he stepped into like a spotlight that was on the floor to like dramatically light his face when he gave that line. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think I got a little bit behind you just by like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But we all good. We all good.
Imagine if they like just through the casting process at the time, because I don't know if she was famous yet or not. Maybe she was, but if they would have actually got ScarJo to do this role, how awesome it would be.
Oh yeah, like if we could just recast it, like fucking instead of this idiot here, we got fucking John Holmes playing Jizz Master Zero, or fucking Johnny Sins. Yeah. I was trying to think of a newer guy. That's the only one that popped in my mind.
I wonder who's got the better spot in hell, Ron Jeremy when he dies for doing all his rapes, or Johnny Wad Holmes for passing along the HIV back when there was no medications for it.
Fuck me, exactly. You know what's funny too is every time I see Jizz Master Zero fucking Ron Jeremy, I think of like an ad that was on Pornhub like back when they first started, and it showed him standing there, and it's like, don't you want to have a dick like Ron Jeremy? And it was like fucking, I noticed like his dick looked like it looked like a brain, how a brain has like fucking divot, like what do you call those, like fucking wrinkles in it?
Yeah, the creases, yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck is with this dick? You could do like a fucking, like I just want to put like a pin and do one of those mazes you do as a kid.
Oh yeah, like you try to draw your way out of the maze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are crazy too, those little maze things. But like, you ever notice one thing too? Like, I don't know about his 70s shit or whatever. Oh, here's great. They got the big grappling gun that shoots a dildo over the wall. But what was like weird about Ron Jeremy, and I guess it was when he got older, he didn't have as much blood flow, or maybe it was always like this. I don't know. But like, if you watch like his newer porno shit from 90s or 2000s, you ever notice he has to like grab the base of his dick and squeeze it hard to like make his dick like a little bit hard, and then like he penetrates the girl, but he's like grabbing and squeezing the base of his dick the whole time. Like, it's very weird.
Amazing. That's what a Chad does. He could just get one of those rings that are made to do that.
Yeah, cock ring. But he knows that would be cheating.
Yeah, fucking. Like you don't need that hand free. It's not like you need it to like love the woman, caress anything, fucking kiss her or anything. Just grab that dick. Just grab that.
Speaking of grabbing that dick, Orgazmo just used their Orgazmo gun on a tack dog, and it just made the dog hornier, and now it's humping him.
Imagine having to shoot this.
I know. I remember Ron Jeremy too. I don't think I've actually seen this, but I remember him talking about it. And I guess he probably did this in movies or whatever. But he claimed he could have like another person do a countdown from like 10 down to 1, and then when it hit 1, he would ejaculate.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That's talent. That's talent.
Yeah. I like how they're going in the mansion. They can't get rid of this dog humping his leg.
The dog looks so happy.
It does.
Just like, fuck, this is awesome. He's like, this is awesome. Well, what do you think they did? Do you think they put like fucking some hormones on his leg?
Well, obviously it's a trained like a movie animal or whatever, you know what I mean? But like either way, why would you train a dog to do that?
Exactly. Fucking Whitney, Wisconsin. Maybe that was her dog. She has him trained to do that. That's the chick that like had those YouTube videos where she was talking about like, this is the benefits of having sex with your dog. And then it's like people thought she was trolling, but then they found like Pornhub videos. You know
it's I think I remember hearing that there was a girl that was like that, but like, you know what's weird is like, as a kid, you would always hear urban legends about bestiality, and it's like, you just assume that it's illegal, but then like when you get older and then the internet was invented, you find out through either morbid curiosity or people showing you shit, oh, this actually goes on in real life, oh my god. But is it illegal? I don't even know if it is. I've never researched it.
I think it is, yeah.
I mean, it should be, in all honesty. To me, it's like,
probably,
I don't know.
yeah.
That's probably how fucking coronavirus got started, in all honesty. But...
How do you get consent from an animal, too? Yeah. Like, well, what if I that Mr. Hands guy? He's like, I'm gonna see if he goes up inside. Like he clearly did. It's like,
but by the way, that Mr. Hand guy is there a real documentary about him? Because I kept hearing this documentary that was like not like a porn video, but like a real documentary about the guy and what happened to him. I'm like, I kind of want to see that to see what the fuck it was about. You know what I mean? Like if this.
I remember a lot of people talking about it. I always wanted to watch it, but I think it's called Zoo.
Okay.
But you got to find the right zoo because there's more than one movie called Zoo.
Yeah, okay.
But I was like, fucking, do I get to see it happen?
Yeah.
Did he film it?
It's, if anything, they could do that thing where they show the footage, but they zoom up in like the corner so they're not showing the gritty. I love this part where Orgazmo kicks in Ron Jeremy's face and his face breaks like a big plaster fucking thing. I never understood this. Like Sancho, when you first see him, he's supposed to be like the new hitman who's going to take out Orgazmo and fucking Chota Boy. But then when they show him, like when he's going to fight them in the mansion, he's like got his, I don't know, he's in like a fabulous boy attire with Daisy Dukes and like a little shirt tied up at the waist. Like, what was the deal with that?
Probably just to throw off your expectations, because it's like, oh, isn't he supposed to be the big bad guy? And then he comes in and he's like got dainty clothes on. It's just some weird gag to notice if you're paying attention.
I guess we should say we never clarified the plot point of why they have to fight the porn maker and all his goons now is that they found out he was the one who was employing the mafia thugs who were, moving in on G-Fresh's sushi restaurant. So once they did all that, and then once the porn director and his goons figured out, who they were, that's why all this kind of plot got, But I think it's funny, too, that the porn guy, he has the, like, power to make even just the crew members fight for him. Like, they're all goons.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at Chota Boy beating up this, like, 55-year-old fucking lighting grip guy.
Neuter Man guy has the upside-down triangle. That's why, because Big Cum isn't on it.
Oh, it is.
Fucking, that's what the upside down triangle. You think the triangle means something? The upside down black triangle, that's the Big Cum one. That's the one you want to watch out for. Yeah,
I think pink triangle means lesbian friendly. Black upside down triangle means big cum. Because look, the upside down triangle is even pointing at his penis.
Yup. You're seeing all the Illuminati stuff. You got your third eye squeegeed, my friend.
Yeah, like yeah, it is. It's very squeegee.
Stupid walk he does. See, he's doing the lizard man walk.
Yeah, he's doing like a weird lizard snake man walk. And it's actually kind of ingenious that this actor or whoever came up with this kind of thing for this low budget movie, you know.
Was it? Yeah, I wonder. Like, did they mention that on the commentary if this was all him or if it was scripted?
Yeah, I didn't get to that part. The commentary was so hard to listen to. All the commentaries. I tried to listen to 2 different commentaries. I think his Blu-ray has 3. They're all recorded shitty. Like they sound like they're recorded on a boombox. And then when they put them in on the disc, they like mix in the sound from the movie so you can't hear it. I love that too, where they flash back to they do the flashback again, but then they show the grown-up Chota boy sitting with a giant cereal bowl.
Yeah, this is where he decides like he's gonna break that promise to his father. We're gonna see fucking hamster style. How deadly is hamster style?
Look at him go.
It looks like what you would expect it would.
He's even with his mouth, he's making hamster teeth.
So stupid, amazing.
Oh, your third come eye is going to be squeegee too, Zach, when we finally get you taboo pilled and do that episode.
I do. I'm excited to watch that fucking taboo pilled. I gotta get it.
I've actually been wanting to do an episode on that for the longest time, even back in the Corey G era, because he used to get all the Vinegar Syndrome packages, and that's who put it out on Blu-ray. And I was like, oh, you got a copy of it too? Like, let's do it. But we just never got around to covering it, so...
Is that like a porn or is it like movie?
It's weird. It is a porn, but it's like one of those ones that actually has a story and everything. To be like, if you wanted to, you could probably cut out the sex scenes and show it on cable. You know what I mean? Like the acting's pretty good. Like in all honesty.
That's what I'm waiting for. People talk about like porn and like the industry and like fucking how, oh, it's smut. It can't be art. They need to make artsy fucking porn. They need to make fucking porn with like fucking really great like movie like plots that are like they grip you and shit. Like that's the way to stick it to the man and make porn art.
Yeah, like I don't know exactly how old it is. I think it's like 1980, but it's like one of those things where there wasn't video cameras really around yet, so they shot it on film, so it looks like a movie. It's like the print they used from the Blu-ray is like all scratched up, unfortunately, so it looks like a grindhouse movie, but I mean it looks like a real movie when you watch it.
I guess people could say that's what that Lars Van Trier and like Gaspar Noé are trying to do. I guess. No way.
I still think Gaspar Noé can't top Irreversible, but that's just me.
Probably not.
Now, what did you think about this? Is the orgasm gun ran out of electricity, so Chota Boy just with a pair of scissors cut a lamp wire and he shoved it into the fucking thing, and that temporarily gave him more orgasm power.
He's like those guys that like they want to hit their weed vape, but they don't have a battery.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos?
No, I gotta check it out.
That is something they do. They fucking plug in something, strip it to get the 2 wires out, and then put it into the bat. It's like, God, you guys are stupid.
It's like those fucking vape pens blow up in people's pockets. I have seen the things of like security camera footage of people just walking on the street and the vape pens blow up in their pockets and catch fire to their pants and shit. That's awesome. We never talk about the orgasm gun, like when they have the fake version that doesn't do anything in the movie. He just makes the sound effect with his mouth with like, pew, pew. Yeah. But like then the real orgasm gun has like a weird fucking sound effect like bling, bling. But what's funny is they just play this exact same sound effect like 50 times throughout the movie. So eventually I was just laughing the other night of just hearing the sound effect over and over.
Oh yeah. We see that's what like these streamer girls, they need to get that sound effect so that it hits every time they donate.
So I really think, you know, like Zach, like the kind of trend in like the legit, like, you know, whatever Marvel DC superhero movies now is that they always bring back these like older actors now, like, you know, like Michael Keaton's going to be Batman again, and it's like now you get to see the older version of Bruce Wayne again with the cock rocket. They blow up the entire mansion with just one cock rocket here. I love the model. Did you notice when the model came in and it burned up?
Amazing. But I love how big that and open that pee hole was on the fucking cock rocket. You were almost expecting something to shoot out of it. Like when it did it, I was like, oh, I thought something was gonna happen there.
They should have had like a laser sight shoot out of it, and then like that's how he guides the laser or the rocket to where it's going. But yeah, like they want to do all these superhero movies now. They're older. Like I would fucking love Orgazmo 2, where it's like old Chota Boy and old Orgazmo, because they totally set it up at the end of the movie that they're going to continue as real crime fighters now, and not just do porn anymore. So like, you know, this, like we said, this is the origin story. Like, would you actually like to see those two actors come back and do it now?
I would fucking love that. That'd be amazing. Especially if it's the same people doing it.
Yeah.
Like if it's somebody else, it's like no.
Well, I mean, again, you know, it's kind of
What if it was like National Lampoon presents Orgazmo 2, and it's like some stupid young kid? It's like the brother of fucking William Hung.
And then just halfway through, it's like the real actors just show up. But here's Sancho. He thinks fire is very romantic. He's like, it seems like there's gonna be a romance between him and Matt Stone here.
Mm-hmm.
Ship to Joe Young, South Temple Street. Wow.
Chad.
But yeah, like I would love to see that, because like I would say probably my three favorite things. Like I know they just mostly have done South Park over the years, but my three favorite things of Trey Parker, Matt Stone is Orgazmo, Basketball, and Team America World Police. Like I wish they could do more movies.
I want to go back and watch Team America. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I swear I've probably seen that movie. I saw it in theaters. I saw it when it came out. I don't know if I ever watched it again.
I think it's one of those things where it's kind of almost more of the normie humor. But the fact that it's just puppets the whole time make it so fucking awesome. Like, I just like watching his movie. Like, I still got to get the Blu-ray, but I have seen it a few times over the years. I remember it was like one of the few movies, like, before I moved to California. It's like one of the few movies like I saw with my friends and stuff. And it was like, I was like, yeah, this is so fucking awesome. And then, like, at the time, they never did it, but right after that, they announced they were going to do a giant rubber suit, like Japanese-style monster movie. I was like, oh, that's going to be so fucking awesome, and they never fucking made it.
Fuck, they need to go back. They need to go back to that.
Yeah, I love Team America. I think my favorite joke is when fucking Kim Jong-un fucking releases his deadly tigers, and it's just these black house cats crawl out.
And it's just played straight.
Yeah. Because there was this, like, goofy, kind of what Team America was making fun of was, there was this old show. You ever see that show Thunderbirds, where it's the puppets just like that? It's like a science fiction thing. And they try to bring that back in, like, the 90s. Like, I want to say they even made a Thunderbirds movie at some point.
Why aren't there more kisses like that in movies?
Yeah, they're just, like, tonguing each other. Yeah. Because, I mean, that's how you do it in real life, so.
Don't even care what it looks like. Fucking, we're not in the movie. We don't gotta make it look appetizing.
What the fuck is that jacket Chota Boy's wearing? It's so weird.
I love that fucking wig she's wearing too. It's
I know.
very obviously a wig.
I know.
How do you think they're trying to hide it?
I know.
That is a weird jacket. I never noticed that.
Yeah, I just noticed it right now. I didn't even notice it the other time. It almost looks like some shit Marty McFly would be wearing.
Fucking tie-dye central over here.
I feel like we let the audience down with this Christmas morning episode, though, by doing Orgazmo and only talking about cum, like, probably 20% of the time.
I think they expected that. I think they expected.
I think they walked right into it.
This ending.
Yeah. Or the ghost. Like, why is Jesus, like, see-through ghost?
I don't know.
And again, like, being true comic book fashion, because they shot him, the porn director, they shot him so many times. Another porn cameo here by Jill Kelly, who was, like, my favorite back then. But yeah, Lloyd Kaufman playing the doctor. He had so many orgasms, the bad guy did, that they had to amputate his nuts. So now he is, like, the real life neutered man. So, like, that's going to be the sequel, the real life neutered man versus Orgazmo and Chota Boy, which we never got, unfortunately. But
I would love to have it. Fucking make it happen, guys. Make it happen.
And even the shot of the way Neuter Man is maniacally laughing, it's so, this whole scene is just a take of Batman 1989 when Joker gets created by the doctor who fucks up his face, can't repair it, so he becomes the Joker. Awesome.
That'd be terrible though, like coming so much that your testicles swell up to grapefruits and they hurt. Like, sometimes I think, like, is there such thing as coming too much? And it's like, no. And it's like, there's just too much of a good thing. It's like, no, fucking coming would never get. That would probably be bad.
What's funny, yeah, and then the credit says Greek porno actress Shayla LaView. I'm pretty sure that's a real porn star too, but I never noticed her in the movie. Like, I never noticed any other porn stars in the movie. But, like, yeah, like, I think we all did it when we were kids, when you're homesick from school and you got nothing else to do. But, yeah, like, I don't think it's possible. Oh, by the way, I wanted to point out, the stunt guys, Chad Staletsky, one of the co-directors of John Wick now, so.
Easy.
Shows you how everybody got their start on Orgazmo. But it's like, I don't think that's really, unlike, what's that movie, fucking Human Centipede? Orgazmo, the movie, is not 100% medically accurate. Like, I think you can come and then you just, like, your balls will just be dry. Like, I don't think they would swell up like grapefruits.
Yeah, fucking. Well, we really got the short end of the stick on that. Fucking women can do it over and over again. Very, very Stacey. Fucking why? Fucking we're oppressed. We're the oppressed.
And it's like, not only can women do it over and over, but they can do it like seconds apart sometimes.
Fucking so Stacey. So Stacey.
Like even when you're young and in your prime, like, you still gotta wait at least 10 minutes.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Fucking, it's the shame. It is the fucking the cross we have to bear.
You know what's weird is obviously we're just talking about cum nonstop right now to punish the audience, but I think we actually ended up, maybe was it Teen Wolf or one of those other shows, we actually talked more about cum than we did on Orgazmo. That makes no fucking sense.
You sure?
Yeah.
Did you take tallies? Were you like, or like whenever they do the fucking debates with the president, somebody's like taking the tally, like, fucking this guy spoke this amount of time. We were talking this much time. Fucking I talked this much time. You talked this much time. This is how much time we talked about cum.
Yeah, arguing over it. Who talked about cum?
Did you see that credit right there? It said retarded music.
No.
That was like the record label.
No, I didn't see that. I was going to ask you, do you think it was a coincidence that the one Wu-Tang Clan song they picked to be on the soundtrack was the song Cream?
Hell yeah. Fucking, I don't think so. I think that was intentional. I think they are part of the big cum fucking overlords.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's it, man. It's Christmas. And now we can go, we opened up the presents, we watched Orgazmo, I mean, it's all downhill from here.
Hopefully the gods themselves sprayed a nice sheet of fucking white stuff outside your house right now. Fucking the gods come down on us for the Orgazmo, hopefully. But we don't know yet. We'll see.
And, there was a lot of concern for it being Christmas, Zach, that everybody was going to rush out and see that Spider-Man movie, and then that would create super spreader events of Omicron. What if we actually created the super spreader because everybody's gathered around with their families to watch Orgazmo with us?
Exactly. We could. Yeah. It does. Fuck. This is supposed to be the rated version. It says NC-17. It's the fucking. They mislabeled.
They totally mislabeled. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much the year end of the movie graveyard, because we're not showing up here on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So that's it for 2021. It's we blew our load, so to speak.
Fucking like the one in 2021 is like the cock that we just fucking spurted it all over the place.
For sure.
Symbolism.
Yeah, I'm looking at the menu. It's just Trey Parker cloned as the Mormon guy.
Fucking hell yeah. See, they should have just blew our fucking minds and just had Trey Parker cock in hand fucking, and just like a really shitty looking like cell phone picture he took, like sent it to some chick. Yeah. Like they got it and just like put the shit on there. It's like fucking play, scene select, special features.
Yeah.
I would have come.
Or the Orgazmo movie poster logo has like a legit actual yellow lightning bolt through it. So I guess it is supposed to be a lightning bolt on his chest and not cum. Or maybe it is supposed to be cum on his chest, and then just like to fool you, to kind of clean it up, so to speak, for marketing, they made a lightning bolt on the poster.
Fucking cum on his chest.
Yeah.
Fucking, we just said that. Fucking, that has to be. They had to have been playing that way because our boys are Illuminati five head. They fucking knew it. They knew, we're gonna put cum on his chest because that's just genius.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you, Zach. This is it's kind of cum related, I guess, if you're a video game player. But we are in the second Christmas of the PS5, Xbox X era, and you can't buy either one. Now, the reason I'm asking you this is kind of on topic because you are actually a video game streamer and you stream video games on YouTube. Like at this point, I think you stream video games more. I couldn't believe. First of all, I can't believe you the other night you went back to Bully Scholarship Edition. But what is your take on these non-existent video game systems?
Fucking, I don't know what to think. Fucking, yeah. It's one of those things like fucking 2 years into the lifespan, you can't get them. Amazing. Like
never happened before.
Yeah, like did they mean for that to happen? Like fucking was this done to inflate and make it like make people want it, or is it just because we can't get the fucking parts to make it? Like, why put it out yet then?
Yeah, because like last year, the story we were told because of COVID worked for us, we didn't have like the people in the factories to make them last year. This year now it's like we have the chip shortage, so we can't make that many, and it's like, and it's also weird too because it's like, and I know they're like but it's still the fastest selling Xbox, still the fastest selling PlayStation ever, and I'm just like it's just weird because then it's like at the same time like this is the first generation where like people are playing more old games than they are new games on these new systems. Like it's so fucking weird to me.
It is.
Like I wasn't even like I gotta buy one right away. So like I really shouldn't even be emotionally affected. But I just think both companies are fucking stupid. And then like that what do you call it? That little in between system they made, the Xbox Series S, where it's like you can't even put a disc in it. Like that, for some reason, is the one thing that's available to buy, like more often. And I'm just like, I don't want to buy that because I got all these old discs that I want to plug into the fucking thing and play. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It just like it pisses me off, and it just seems like they're all trying to fuck us now. But
they are. They're taking features away. Amazing.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. And like I kind of want to buy, one of them because I want to see like when you play the old games like how much it can like make them better, you know what I mean? Like make them run smoother, I guess. Yeah. But at the same time it's just like, well, you can't. Like what is like and it's not like shit's going to clear up in the next 6 months. So it'll probably be the next Christmas will be like the third Christmas of this generation and you still won't be able to buy the shit. So it's like
when communism wins and me and you are in the White House, I'm going to make it possible to fucking like basically donate cum via PayPal,
exactly.
And then I'm gonna make it so that like fucking people can be donating their spunk and they can fucking be saving up all the money they need to buy them dank ass fucking. We're gonna everybody's gonna get like fucking the dankest system. They're gonna get their own place with their dank hot big titty Stacy streamer girlfriend. It's gonna be good shit. It's gonna be good shit.
By the way, like I try to look for video game stuff on YouTube, and it's just all these big titted Stacy streamer girls. Like, same with Instagram. It's like, oh, look at these people you don't follow, but we're gonna show them to you anyway. And it's just all these big titted girls just bouncing and playing, holding video game controllers and shit. And it's like, when you look at this shit, it would make you think like every house in America has a big titted streamer girl in it playing PlayStation, whatever. It's probably like there's probably like only like 50 of them in the world.
Fucking misconception. There's gonna be enough for every home. Every home.
And they won't even be like attached to the people that live in the house. It's just like when you move out, the big titted Stacy streamer girl stays there for the next family.
Hell yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get the streaming game thing. Like the way you guys do it is different. Like the way you do it is like the video game visual is just an excuse to do a talk show around it to talk about heavy metal. And when I turned it on last night or the other night, whenever it was, like just automatically, first thing was Aaron asking you which movie you thought was better, Ken Park or Happiness. And then Aaron was talking about, he was actually doing a review of the pedophile scenes in Happiness and how they were tastefully done, but it still shook him to the core.
Exactly.
And meanwhile, fucking Bully Scholarship Edition.
Hell yeah.
You were running around with a slingshot in a school and shooting the teachers in the nuts, from what I remember.
Genius. Where else do you get this content? Where else?
Only at the Revival House Network.
This content.
Oh my god. Let me tell you, the world is so upside down and weird now. I don't know what to say.
It is.
So anyway,
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say the isolation is starting to officially fucking get to me. I hope we don't go through another fucking year of this. Holy shit.
Well, me too. It's like, it's not just the isolation or the whatever. It's like it's like that everything's like weird, limited, hard to get, hard to do. Like not that I would go during this time, but like, for example, like technically you can go to Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
But but you have to wait an hour to get a hot dog because nobody's there. They don't have enough people to make it. So it's just like that. It's like, when is it like going to be a normal world again? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when am I going to go to McDonald's and there's not 15 cars in the drive-thru? You know what I mean? It's like, when can I just buy a fucking cheeseburger in peace? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's just fucking weird. And yeah, and movies are kind of weird too, because like technically movies are coming out, but they're like weird fucking movies that look like they're fucking shot on a fucking, I don't even know, basement green screen or some shit.
Fucking, you didn't like that new Clifford the Big Red Dog?
I tried to watch like a couple minutes of it because it was on Paramount Plus, and I just got whatever free subscription through my cell phone provider, and I'm just like, you catch yourself trying to give it a chance, but then you're like, is this real or is this like a SNL skit? Like, does this pass as a movie in the year 2021? You know what I mean?
I might check it out.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it too. But
Did you watch the Chucky television show?
No, I didn't. I really didn't.
Fucking, I had fun with it.
Yeah, I gotta watch it somewhere because I didn't DVR it. And if I watch it on the USA app, I think it has commercials. I'll watch it when it goes somewhere where it doesn't have commercials, because it does feature my favorite 63-year-old Stacy, Jennifer Tilly.
It is on Peacock.
Okay, I'll watch it on Peacock then.
I got the version that doesn't have commercials. Fucking yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I kind of enjoy that. Yeah, I don't know. We're getting off on a tangent, but I kind of enjoyed that like weird thing where it's like gone back to what I always wanted, where it's like a grown woman obsessed with a Chucky doll. I kind of like that.
Chad.
Yeah. So that's it for 2021. I don't know what we're gonna do here soon. So we could be taking a break. We could not. It just all depends on how real world things pan out. But either way, I want to thank you guys. And sorry we punished you on Christmas morning, because I know you're all going to download it and watch this on Christmas, or listen to it, I should say, on Christmas morning. But yeah, this was, we try to do Jingle All the Way. Previous years did Christmas Evil. Nobody listened to it, so we had to go back to the real true roots of the holiday.
And people, we discovered that people, it's like, oh, you think like people are gonna be listening to the Christmas episode on Christmas? It's like nobody cares.
Nope.
Nobody cares about Christmas movies. So it's like, why do one?
It's probably it's probably because there's like Christmas movies being released and talked about on like November 1st. So it's like by the time you get to the December 23rd, nobody wants to be like, oh, I want to listen to Jingle All the Way. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Although they should go back and listen to Jingle All the Way, because we did something very important on there. Live on air, we got Aaron to stop selling his childhood toys on eBay. He was actually trying to retract the listings.
Exactly.
He was going to sell Pee Wee Herman dolls. He was going to sell Home Alone 2 Talk Boys in the slightly scuffled box. And we got him too. So that was our Christmas gift to Aaron. Was we got him, we didn't get him new toys, but we got him to keep his toys.
Exactly. We did it for free.
Yeah. And fuck eBay, the place where stolen and scalped PlayStation 5s go to die.
Exactly.
All right, so that's it. Zach, again, thank you. You're in. Thank you for not just this episode, but all the episodes. You have spent a lot of time in the movie graveyard for the last 2 years, and I'm sure your life is much better for it. So
exactly. I got a six-pack from digging these holes.
Oh yeah. In your arms, your biceps, your triceps. You look like you could be starring in one of those movies that was in the Dolph Lundgren classics section.
Mm-hmm. Dude, chat shit.
Exactly. So all right, everybody, thanks a lot, and we'll see you again next year in the movie graveyard.
Dog.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.